All right, yo, it's B-Sides with Reese. I'm here with Live Longer, Burn Everything. You guys want to give me your name and what you do in the band?
First of all, big screamo fucking money. My name's Travis. I do vocals.
My name is Ryan. I play guitar.
My name is Eddie. I play guitar.
I'm Paul. I am the drummer. Real RGCS shit.
Real RGCS shit.
My name's Randy. I do bass and vocals.
My name's Billy. I do vocals.
My name is Goose. First of all, big screamo money, real Grand Canyon shit. Shout out to my boys in Live Longer, Burn Everything. Just got done with their 9-day tour. Fuck yeah, I'm the party tech. Let's go.
All right, so you guys just got back from tour. We started it with you guys. It was rough.
It was a rough start. Yeah.
So let's talk about the first show and then a rundown of tour.
Oh, man. All right, so we put a lot of work into the first stop. We were really excited. We're about to kick it off, and like 6 or 7 cop cars and the city inspectors show up, and they basically shut the building down, which is fucked up. We all made fun of the cops. We're like, way to help the community, guys. Shut down the community center. Anyways, and we got a random generator, and we fucking played a basketball court, and it was super crazy. And yeah, we started our tour off in a very different way, but it was sick, and spoken words went really hard, and I'm glad we got them for our tour homecoming too.
No money.
Oh yeah, it was a great tour kickoff.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Shout out No Money. Shout out Big Screamo Money.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to BCC that night. And if y'all want to like help them out, please like go to their page and support them. But the rest of the tour was pretty good after that. I mean, rough start, but like we went through Texas, met a lot of like super close homies. Shout out
Houses We Dying.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, they're homies. Lots of good homies there. Yeah, it was just sick seeing a lot of like places that we haven't been before and making new fans and friends, you know? Like it was just a hell of a time and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, it was really cool. There was a lot of ups and downs, but the ups were worth the downs.
Yeah, these guys said it. We had a whole lot of, we had a variety of experiences, both good and bad, and the good absolutely made it worth it. We made a lot of great friends.
First of all, big screamo money, real Grand Canyon shit. Tour was sick. We partied hard.
Yeah, shout out to all the people who put us up. We were really fortunate to be able to stay with a lot of really cool people. And also shout out to our driver merch person who had to go home already, Brandon. We love Brandon. Honestly, we couldn't have done it without him.
And Christian.
Basement
And
Rituals,
Christian, for sure.
Follow him. He posts great videos.
Follow Basement Rituals on IG. Also, shout out Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's like nourished us for days on end all across Texas. It was great. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. We met a lot of really cool people. Even the crazy stuff, even the getting things shut down by the cops and stuff. Like we got a hell of a story to tell, and we rolled with it. And we did what we could.
You know, we didn't really like break any bones, and that's probably the best I can ask for. We got pretty fucked up though.
Ryan's leg, my thumb, fucking goddamn.
Yeah, dude, I fucked up my Anyways.
Second story.
Actually, Ryan jumped off at the Denton show. He jumped off the roof. And he just twisted his ankle.
Triple back flap. Back flap. Holy shit, guys.
Triple backflip into an ankle twist.
That almost knocked me out. Yeah. So triple backflip, 520, right off the roof, landed on his ankle. You know, he took it like a king, but
Got it on the face.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
We're all running on.
But yeah, no, it was good, man. We're gonna do another one soon.
So you guys got a new member.
We did.
Let's talk about that.
As of yesterday, we got Eddie motherfucking Aguilar. I hope I said that right. Because I love you. Eddie Trucole. Okay, let's keep it harder then. He's one of my best friends, man. Like, we used to be in bands back in the day when we were kids. And it only made sense because he's our guitar tech. He's always working on our stuff and making sure we're good to go. And I broke my hand literally here in this ring last month. And I couldn't play for tour. So we got him to learn it. And he learned it in 2 weeks. Like, literally 2 weeks. And I don't know how he did it. He did it so fucking good. And we went across, Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and the response was so cool. And we had so much fun. It only made sense that we gave him the introduction into the fold, So I'm really stoked.
Yeah, shout out Eddie, shout out Big Screamo Money, shout out Real Grand Canyon shit.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. It was really hard to learn the music, honestly, just the tempo changes and the different panic chords and the way that Travis writes his guitar parts are very intricate on the fingers for many reasons. And that was the biggest challenge for sure, is just like really locking all that in. And then on tour, I mean, first of all, everybody here, every single person in the band helped me so much get through that 2 weeks. And really, like, Travis sent me videos with his fucked up hands so that I can learn shit. And they all sat down and, like, in the practice room going over and over parts till we locked it in. And I couldn't have been here without these guys. And I'm really excited to move forward with these people. They're all beautiful people. I love you guys, too.
I love you, Eddie.
Okay.
Super proud of our guy Eddie. I don't have too much else to add, but I love you, man.
Love you, too.
No comment.
Yeah, I don't have much else to say beyond what everyone else has already said. Eddie just kind of, it fit like a glove. It felt right, so we're running with it. We got a lot of ideas and a lot of new stuff in store, and we're going to really take advantage of our new lineup. And, there's going to be some good stuff coming in the next year.
Yeah, I just think, so now that we have Eddie in the band, it's fucking awesome because our, like, guitar and rhythm section are just, like, these fucking mountains of men, right? We skinny drummer and then, like, some like, fucking gangly vocalist. Yeah, real that's some real Grand Canyon shit right there. Holy shit. No, but it was a lot of fun. And then Travis and I, this tour, we didn't really practice at all. And we had great choreography back and forth for the entire set, to the point where we were like, all right, well, you should probably just, like, do vocals now, And, we're going to come to a city near you and fucking burn it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. So, already your writing got brought up. First of all, you play in standard, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, talk about your writing process and why standard.
Well, I guess I just always play in standard a lot, and I love drop tunings too. Shout out, like, early 2000s, like, fucking drop D bullshit. But but I don't know, like, I just found it, like, more natural, and I was like, instead of trying to, like, tune down, let's just be insane and go hard. Let's tune up. No, we kept it regular. Sharp standard. And so, shout out Sawtooth, right? Don't they do that? Yeah. But yeah, no, I just thought it was.
Money. Shout out
I thought it was really cool, and it just made sense. And we only have one song in Drop D. It's Like a Ghost Scanning Nerve Endings, and we have a couple we do on Capo 1 too. But really, it makes sense to be able to go crazy fast. Don't worry about tunings. Hit them hard. And as far as writing style, I like writing weird shit. I like writing stuff that makes people get dancy and sassy, but also still want to beat their friends up. And I think that we're doing that really well.
Yeah, I think limitation in that regard, like, kind of like breeds creativity in a way, like, I've spent a lot of my life, like, in the past, like, kind of like finding the best, like, low tuning to play in for, like, heavy music or whatever. But then, like, at a certain point, you just kind of realize that, like, you can do it on anything. And yeah, I don't know, it's just like that limitation is kind of like inspiring in a way. And that's like kind of how I got into being in this band, was just because, like, when he was showing me all the, like, stuff, I was like, yeah, this is something I could definitely vibe with. And I just kind of throw my twang on it for my parts and call it that.
Yeah, I think as somebody who has obsessively had to listen to their music and understand how everything is written and placed, I can give you some detail on that. The music being written in E standard really works because of the dichotomy of what Travis and Ryan bring together to the table. Ryan is always in the high end doing the craziest, nastiest, slightiest shit you could ever think of that you can't think of because he doesn't think of it. He just does it. Travis just writes these melodies that are really beautiful, and he will still be doing alongside everyone. But, Travis's melodies and his just kind of songwriting in general, like, format, the way that it works with Ryan's playing makes it feel so heavy because you have the really, really high end from Ryan, and then you have the low end from Travis, being even more exemplified by Randy's insanely nasty, gnarly bass, which makes it feel like a wall of fucking sound. And a lot of that has to do with the gear. A lot of that has to do with Randy's crazy like setup. It's just insanely heavy, and every single piece of the instruments in this band fit something to the best of its ability, and that's all masterminded by everyone here. Billy does a lot of that. Randy does a lot of that. Paul fills in everything, and these two just get it going. You know what I mean? So that has a lot to do with why the music is insanely heavy, even though it's an E standard.
Yeah, my guitar chops are pretty weak at the moment, so I can't really speak to the same sort of stuff these guys are talking about, but I can talk about how it impacts the live show. And I think it makes a really concise show because you obviously aren't waiting as long to like either switch guitars or make a couple tuning changes, and makes it to where we can just get into the next song pretty quickly. And that has a big impact when you're trying to put together an experience.
I don't write, I just party. Party tech. But I mean, I guess I do have some pretty sick call outs.
So like you're crazy because this tour we've like fashioned an entire persona for you, and like before it was Goose, now it's Party Tech.
Now it's just party tech.
Yeah, as far as like the bass stuff goes, because that's kind of my niche. My sort of philosophy as a bassist is to kind of like alternate between what a standard bassist might do and then kind of do my own thing. A lot of the time, you know, bass is just like picking up that root note and just kind of grooving along with the drums and keeping the rhythm going. But I'm actually a classically trained tuba player, and I went to college on a scholarship for tuba for a couple of years, and I learned a lot. Shout out tuba.
Shout out Big Tuba.
Yeah, big tuba, real tuba shit.
Real tuba money.
But I had a really great professor, and he was very much of the opposite opinion of a lot of like, you know, bass players or tuba players, and being like, oh, they're just knuckle draggers who play the root and whole notes and stuff. And it's like, nah, if you really want to do it right, you got to approach it the same way you'd approach like a guitar or a vocal, you know. And a lot of it comes from actually sort of like my own version of Baroque ornamentation, where I take like my root notes and my rhythms and I learn all those, and then I go in there and I'm like, let's do a little pickup note there, let's do a little slide there, let's do a little roll there, let's see how that feels, and feel it out until I kind of find my own feeling and sound. And it's a lot about like, you know, knowing when to blend in and let the guitars have the say and just drive along with Paul, and then knowing when it's my time to start doing some weird slidey shit.
All right. So I think for me, because I do a good bit of composing for LLB as well, as far as guitar, my main focus is to write songs that are super easy to play but insanely hard to learn.
I honestly was very struggling when you first bought Hypno.
Yeah, so every time I come up with something, it's so fucking simple, and then I'll show it to everyone, and they're just like,
Yeah.
you know. Other than that, another way I approach songwriting in general is just focusing on what is the intent of the structure. Are we having a song that's going to focus on Randy having like a sweet bass part? And, you know, in that context, how much do I need to fill out? I usually just write a skeleton, give it to these guys, because I don't really fucking need to do the extra work. They get to collab, and we end up with a song that's a fucking banger, you know? And another thing I do is write songs that are complementary but different than Trav's songs, because he has a lot of these big melodic flowing things, and I like these in-between songs in the set that are kind of fast and, you know, a little backhand and shit. But yeah, just thinking of creative ways to write music for our live show. You know, that's kind of what I try to bring to the table.
All right, my next question is, who do you do, like your stage presence? Who are you ripping off?
Oh man. Do I have to admit my faults and who I'm biting? It's Blood Brothers, it's Fear Before, it's Under Oath, it's Norma Jean, early Josh Scogan for sure, Chariot type shit. All of those, nothing big.
All the Houses We Die In now.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
now,
God, shout out Houses We Die In. They're the
Yeah.
fucking homies. When we played those two days on this run with them, it was like trying to one-up each other, and I want to do more with them.
Oh, so
Everyone
fun,
should
dude.
listen to them. They're amazing.
For me, I guess like the one person I always bite as far as stage presence is concerned is Omar Rodriguez Lopez from Mars Volta, At the Drive-In, many solo projects and other side shit that he's done. He's just a fucking incredible musician and performer. But also, like, the Chariot is a big one, too, for all of us, I think. Like, it's their energy and just, like, chaoticness that they bring to the table is just, like, something we all strive to do because it makes our live show so entertaining in a way, you know?
Yeah, same. I think definitely the Chariot. Specifically for me, I was hired to emulate Travis, so I had to watch a lot of videos of Travis and kind of steal his things. So, you know, Blood Brothers and, you know, whatever else he said. I'm really into like early punk, hardcore punk and stuff like that. So I really like Dead Kennedys, early, just like insane live shows. That's where my inspiration comes from, and I just try to make it fit.
Well, as a drummer, you're kind of limited, obviously. Like, you can try to stand up and do little things to really have a stage presence, unless you're fucking Eric and Prada, which there's only one of him. But what I do is make fun faces like Adam D.
I don't really riff off of anybody because there's nobody to riff off of. Because like how do you like riff off of, like, how do you riff what I'm doing? How do you riff that? One of one. Like, it doesn't get any crazier than that, bro. Like, but some people that I like to think of while I perform are like Joe Satriani, Eric Clapton, Alison Krauss, Led Zeppelin.
So as far as my stage presence goes, mostly I'm just trying to like play it right and not faint, which is sometimes not super easy. But as far as like who I'd like to emulate, the more comfortable I get with my equipment and the more comfortable I get on stage, my goal is kind of for a long time to emulate somebody like Sergio Medina, formerly of Stolas. I saw Stolas perform live many years ago, and like I've never seen anything like it. The man was throwing his guitar in his mouth and holding it up, and like there was a point where he just tossed it on the stage and was just doing stuff with his pedal board, but somehow different sounds were coming out. It was wild. One of those things you only see once, like swinging and spinning and throwing things and just like unbelievable. So that's the eventual goal as soon as I get a little bit better cardio.
All right. For me, it's going to be Rob from Heavy Heavy Lolo, Billy Jordan specifically from the Blood Brothers because he does that kind of fucking thing. And then, I don't know. Lately, I've just been like spending most of the set on the floor and on my knees and shit. I'm not seeing a lot of people do that, so what's up?
So what's next for Live Longer?
Burn everything. No, I'm kidding. But next we have a new record we're going to be starting on. We have a bunch of new songs, ones we've been perfecting on this tour, ones that have been on the back burner for a bit. I'm really, really proud of the next phase we have set up, and we're going to be dropping some stuff pretty soon. We also I'm going to hint at another thing that Billy worked on. We're going to be dropping a synth remix of our latest single, and it's pretty crazy sounding, and it's just different and fun. All synth, no filler. And after that, we have some shows planned for January. We got another San Diego show in February. We got one maybe back here in March, but I haven't talked about that at all yet. And then we're going to be planning our next tour for summer. We keep getting hit up for the East Coast a lot, and we really want to go. So please buy a shirt so we can go. But for real, we're going to make it happen, and we want to just bring Live Longer to everyone and make everyone feel like they could be themselves and have fun with their friends, get a little sassy and beat their friends up in the pit and shit. So,
Yep. New songs, new record, more touring, stuff like that. I think my number one priority after this tour, though, is to go home, get some sleep, and heal my broken and bruised body.
Yeah, same. I'm really excited to start writing with these guys and see what happens with everybody. There's already a lot of... Billy's going to force me to sweep, so I'm being held hostage. But I'll sweep to get out of it, so we'll see what happens.
Sweep your way out of it. One thing that is additionally happening for Live Longer outside of just the writing is that me and Travis and Ryan sometimes, a lot of these guys, like, together really, we book other bands and stuff a lot, both in town and in other places. So if you see stuff from Memory Bazaar or Severed Events, that is me and Travis.
Or Big Screw Money. Collectively, we all operate on to put on shows in the Valley and help foster a community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work on some sick new call-outs for sure. Just like, I need to get in Party Tech shape because I realized like they kind of hired me at the last minute to be the Party Tech because I came in as the photographer, videographer initially, but they said that wasn't enough. So I'm gonna be working on some real Grand Canyon shit, some real big Screamo money shit. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you know, more shows, more tours where we could make it happen. And maybe even on this next record, you might see a completely written by Randy song or a completely written by Ryan song. We'll see. You know, change things up a little bit, change the sound up, try and come up with some new ideas.
I forgot what the question was. So.
What's next?
Oh, I don't know. Fucking go home, sleep for a week. See you guys on Sunday. You know?
All right. And final words, shout outs.
Big Screamo money!
LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, make it rain. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, make it rain. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL. LOL money, money, LOL.
Oh shit, Big Screamo money!